Hi, I'm Bill Snodgrass, and in this tutorial we are doing the Portrait Pro 18 plugin for Photoshop, and we are going into no man's land. We are going into the danger zone. We're going to look at the makeup section of the plugin, which is an amazingly powerful aspect of Portrait Pro. I've already opened the plugin and I have set the control points. And as I've said in other videos, getting the control points all in the right place is vital to getting the logic to work the way you want it to work. Remember that if you click and drag in the after window, you can move it around. Likewise, you can zoom. If you click in the before window, you are clicking and setting control points. You can't drag in that window. You're just doing control points. So we're over here dragging around, zooming in and out. This photo, the model, this was after school in photography club one day when I believe the photographer was Jayla. She was holding the camera. I was giving her the directions on setting up the lighting. So I have permission to use Jayla's photo, and I have the model's consent, release, and all that stuff on file. So here we go. But we have done skin smoothing. I have set some, just kind of dragged this out. I am going to go over to trim eyebrows. I feel like we got a little eyebrow thing we can do there. So I'm gonna use the trim eyebrow feature. Let's zoom in and see what that looks like. Trimming eyebrows will sort of take out some of those stray hairs that shadow even. Some of this is partially a shadow from her bangs. We can try the touch-up brush. Come over here and touch up the ends of those eyebrows using the Portrait Pro touch-up brush. I set it for moderate strength and small size, and I'm cleaning those up. I'm gonna turn the touch-up brush off so I can drag over to the other eyebrow. Hit that touch-up brush again. I know this is not makeup, but eyebrows is a part of the makeup process, so we'll clean those up a little bit. I haven't done anything in here. I'm gonna go into eyes because I like to sharpen the eyes. And also, another thing I like to always do is add a little bit of pupil reflection. And I'm gonna add one medium dot, and as my habit is to put that dot in the spot where the existing catch light already is. So there's the left one. I'm gonna raise it up. I'm gonna put it just so that it is just slightly off center from the catch light that's already there. Fine tune it. So I like to just do that just a little bit. And then going back to eye sharpening. Sharpen eyes and brighten the iris just a little bit. Just a little bit. Zoom out, see what that looks like. I'm gonna go back to my reflection opacity. I'm gonna drop that just a little bit. I think we've dramatized the eyes. Dramatized, is that a word? Close the eyes. Now here we go, into makeup. Into makeup. There are a lot of things in makeup that you can do. One thing that I might do, if the client is the subject or the subject is the client, however you want to say it, I might do eyebrow pencil. And eyebrow pencil is going to fill in these contours with a little bit of shading. So this is something I might actually do on a client's photo. Just because sometimes the lighting, if there's artificial light or if the sun is real bright, it'll sort of dilute the fact that there are eyebrows there. And so using the eyebrow pencil, trying to match it to the eyebrows, you can match color down here and put those eyebrows in. So without, and then just kind of fill it in a little bit, nothing too dramatic, especially if the client is the model. Most of the time, I've said in other videos, if the client is a model, they want a picture that looks like them. They do not want a picture that looks like the box package of a, I don't know, whatever beauty product. The other thing that I might do on a client photo, again depending on lighting and things like that, is I might add the lipstick. So lipstick will come in, and there are 4 lipstick textures. They give different textures, and I might pick one. If it were the client photo, I would certainly not go to that extent, but maybe just if their lipstick has faded or something, maybe give it just a little touch. And for a client photo, eyebrows and lipstick may be the only thing that I would actually do unless they asked for something particular. So there's your makeup on and off, and I probably, if it were a client photo, would not do lipstick that intensely. But we are looking at the makeup feature. So we're gonna go through and play with these. We're gonna run these a little high, and despite the fact that she is wearing her camouflage shirt for the day, we're gonna glamorize this. My stepdaughter once told me, do not mess with a girl's makeup. They spend a lot of time on makeup trying to get a certain look. And if you go in and change their makeup, that's like telling them, that they did it wrong. So be careful when you are doing this, if you were doing it for the client. Here we go, lipstick. I'm gonna run that up to about 50. I'm gonna zoom in and see what we got here. We're gonna go in for a little bit of glamour here, so I'm gonna intensify the red a little bit. And I'm gonna pick this texture that there's a little shine to it. I'm gonna go with that one with a little shine. That's texture 1. And the intensity, bring that up to, look pretty good at 80. Now, I got something going on here, and that is, this is the photograph version of her upper lip. If I move these control points around, that will change where the makeup is applied. And symmetry seems like a desirable human characteristic, so if I have done that on that side, I'm going to do this on this side as well. And this is the original lip. It's just that the way the lighting and the photo captured it, so I have now applied the lipstick to that lip. There's lipstick. Close that. Let's go to mascara. Bring the eyes down. There are numerous mascara possibilities: thick, medium, light, false eyelashes, bold, and false eyelashes. We're going false eyelashes, bold. In using this in the past, playing around with this in the past, I have found very, very often that I need to bring this side up just a little bit. If I do so, that would be this nudge here. I can move the upper lash and the lower lash and move it just a little bit. The control points are going to determine where that eyelash is going to go. So we have put bold eyelashes on. I can have a lot of texture or a little bit of texture, and then softness and nudging the upper and lower lash to get it exactly where we want it. So we have put eyelashes on just because we can. Eyeshadow. We have color palette. We have the amount that we want. And so we will put a little eyeshadow on. Upper eyeshadow. We're going a little severe on this picture. We're going 80 there. I can make it shiny or not shiny. I can change the color. And then we have inner opacity and outer opacity. Both are going to change the location, how much of the skin is going to show through. And the texture. I have a shimmer, a matte, and semi-matte. I feel like we're going shimmer, because that just sounds cool to me. The darkness. And then I have smoky eye. I have full crease. I have almond, banana. I just feel like, no. What do I know though? And just kind of feeling smoky. Nah. Yeah, not doing almond. Blended. We'll do blend. All right, we're gonna lower that down because that looks, I don't know what that looks like. I'm gonna bring it down to 50. Obviously, I am a makeup expert. Obviously, makeup is my thing. But there's a lot of fun things that you can do here. Lower eyeshadow. That's gonna be the eyeshadow, you know, below the eye. And we have shapes on the lower as well. We can do just the inner corner. We can do the whole outline of the lower eye. We can do smoky. And we can do smoky outline. And we can do smudge. Smudge just seems like a bad idea. So I'm going with smoky outline. So there is our lower eyeshadow. The intensity of the lower eyeshadow changes, obviously, the intensity. And the texture. Let's see, what do we do up here? We ended up doing shimmer. Let's go with shimmer. Texture, shimmer. A little shimmer there. All right, eyeliner. First, let's turn it on. This is the, you know what eyeliner is. So it's that line under those false eyelashes that we already did. And we have different types of eyeliner. And I know that thick cat eye is a popular choice. Upper eyeliner and lower eyeliner opacity. Opacity is, again, how much of the underlying skin shows through. Subtle cat eye. I'm going with just a simple liquid line. And on the bottom, the only option I have on the bottom is subtle cat eye, so I am turning off the bottom. No lower eyeliner. And then the texture. All right, blusher, bronzer, highlighter, and we've already done eyebrow pencil. Blusher, that's the rosy cheeks. We have blusher colors, and we have, is it a face shape is oval. I'm going with oval face. I'm turning blusher on. And finding something that looks somewhat natural. I don't know, does it look natural? Can makeup even look natural? Blusher on. You can pick the colors. And again, the shapes, just for yucks, there is your heart-shaped face. A roundish face. I'm going back to oval because I think her face is oval. Bronzer is just the overall complexion of the skin. It's an overall thing. Extreme, flat, and dimension. Extreme dimension, flat. So we use our bronzer in order to create face shape. I'm going with dimension, and I just don't want it to like overpower her complexion, so I'm gonna go with 25, 26, good enough. Highlighter. This is the shimmery stuff that brings out the contours of the face. So the highlighter is going on the cheekbones, the forehead, chin, a little on the nose, and there are different highlighter colors that you can pick. I'm gonna just do a little highlighter. The 25 seems like a good number. And there we have it. We have gone through. So we have the before and the after. I feel like the blush is just a little too obvious. I'm gonna roll that back. And now we have gone from end of the school day to time to go to homecoming, or in the most recent case, turnabout dance. What else would I do to this? I'm going to turn makeup off. There is a lighting feature. I'm going to do a little lighting, and I'm going to save the final, and I'll show you the final after I have saved the lighting. So here is the saved final picture where I added a little bit of skin lighting and coloring and saved it. That is your makeup plug-in tutorial with a little bit of eyes and getting those eyes pop a little bit more that we started with. Hopefully this will help you to know what those features are. If you have access to someone who is a skilled makeup person who can guide your aesthetic taste, you now have the technical ability to use the application to apply makeup. That's it. Hopefully this is something that will be helpful for you. Like I said, if you enjoyed this, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, sign up for notifications, leave me a comment, question, or a suggestion. If there is another topic related to photography or Photoshop editing, and leave me a comment and say, hey, can you show me how to? Or if there's anything like that you would like to see. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you in the next video.